How much will SSI, Supplemental Security Income, beneficiaries get as a result of the raise recently announced? That's exactly what we're going to cover in this video, so let's get into it and discuss the all-important numbers. Hey everyone, welcome. Thanks so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video, as I'm back for you each and every day talking about very important topics just like this one, as well as all of the latest updates hot off the wire as they are being released. So make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and share this video with your friends, family, and social media, as this is going to impact literally about 8 to 9 million people who receive SSI benefits. So this is a big topic. We want to get into it and talk about how much will you be getting as a result of this raise. Alright, so like I said just a second ago, this video is specifically dedicated to SSI beneficiaries, Supplemental Security Income, as I was out with a video yesterday specifically talking about Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, and survivors beneficiaries. And as many of you know who've been watching for a while now, I want to advocate for and help out as many people as I can in this community, so therefore making it fair is fair. I want to make this dedicated video for SSI beneficiaries as well. So if you are somebody receiving SSI, make sure to watch this video all the way through. If you're somebody receiving Social Security, retirement, disability, or survivors, you might want to watch that video yesterday, as that was a dedicated one for you. So check that one out from yesterday as well. All right. Let's get into this and talk about the all-important numbers, because if you're a beneficiary of these benefits, this will impact you in a good way. This is good stuff right here. Typically, we come out and talk about all the things that may be coming, may not be coming, all the proposals, things like this. Nope, this is a real thing. This is actually coming. This is real. So this is not having to go through Congress. It is not awaiting congressional approval. It's not waiting for the president to sign it. This is a done deal. It's written in stone. It will be happening. Good, right? This is awesome. All right, let's go through the numbers here. Now, this is in reference to the recent announcement out of the Social Security Administration talking about the cost of living adjustment, which is an annual adjustment to your benefits to let you know how much you're going to be getting in addition to what you're already getting this year, to adjust for the rising in prices and or the rising in cost of living, right? So this announcement just came out the other day out of the Social Security Administration. By the way, I have a few videos talking about this already because it is big news. It's impacting about 80 million people across the board with all of these benefits in total. So the COLA raise for 2022 is coming in at 5.9%. So it comes in a little bit lower than what we were kind of anticipating, but either way, it is a nice healthy raise in comparison to the 1.3% that everybody saw this year in 2021. All right, so with that being said, let's get into the all-important numbers for SSI. Now, one quick note here. As of right now in 2021, the maximum SSI benefit is $794 each and every month. Now, again, you could be getting a little bit less, but that is the maximum amount. You can't really get any more than that on SSI. So, based on the comment section that I see down below, it would appear that the vast majority of people probably receive the maximum of $794, but again, you could be receiving less. So the calculations I'm going to give here and the numbers I'm going to give here are based on the $794 number on a monthly basis. All right. I know, creating a little bit of suspense. I apologize. Let's get into it right away here. All right, so taking this $794 monthly benefit as of right now, applying a 5.9% cost of living adjustment will actually raise the benefit by $46 a month, bringing you up to $840 per month going forward. This is absolutely amazing. So for those of you receiving SSI, Supplemental Security Income, going forward in 2022, your new benefit, according to my calculations, by the way, will be $840. So that's on a monthly basis. So that is pretty cool right there. By the way, this is a rise of about $550 over the course of the entire year. That's pretty nice. So if you look at it on an annualized basis, $550 is what you'll be getting more in 2022 over 2021. Nice, right? So when you look at it that way, that's pretty nice right there. However, When we get the official announcement out of Social Security, something like that, talking about this official raise for SSI, of course, they run their own calculations, so it could be off by maybe $1 or so, my calculations versus theirs, but it'll be right around that $840, and according to my calculations, it should be $840. So anyway, this is awesome, right? So a $46 raise. Now remember, for 2021, this year, how much was your raise? It was $11. If you don't remember, it was $11 of a raise that you got here in 2021 versus 2020. So we can see it's over 4 times the amount you're going to be getting in 2022 versus 2021. Nice, right? All right, so one more thing I want to throw out there that we need to talk about, because I'm sure this is going to come up, and we've been talking about it a little bit lately simply because this continues to come up. More updates on this on a regular basis. And that is the SSI Restoration Act, as they want to include into this next stimulus package. Now remember, with this SSI Restoration Act, they want to boost benefits up to 100% of the federal poverty line. Now, they want to do this in the next stimulus package. So the big question would be, if you get the COLA raise right now, and then they also they raise benefits up to 100% of the federal poverty line, does that mean you get the COLA on top of the federal poverty line? You kind of get what I'm saying here? Can we kind of double dip this thing a little bit? It's kind of questionable. I think it's all going to come down to probably if/when this new benefit raise would actually go into effect. If, I should say, this new raise for the benefits, as far as the 100% of the federal poverty line, if it actually happens prior to 2022, then maybe we could double dip this thing a little bit. But again, that's kind of the wild card. Based on everything that I'm reading and everything that I'm seeing, there's not a whole lot of timelines on this SSI Restoration Act, but it's looking like if this actually does go through and pass, it looks like it would actually be enacted in 2022. Therefore, I don't think we could get a whole double dip on this thing, even though I love a double dip, right? By the way, if you're ever at my house for a party, don't eat the chips and salsa if I'm around. I'm just kidding. I don't double dip. I'm just kidding. But I'm saying when it comes to money and stuff like this, if we could double dip this a little bit, as in get the boost up to $1,073 each and every month as a result of the SSI Restoration Act, raising it up to 100% of the federal poverty line. If we could get that first and then get the COLA raise on top of it, that's where I'm talking about the double dip, right? So you get what I'm saying? So anyway, unfortunately with this, I don't think that's really going to happen here, as far as being able to get both kind of raises on top of each other. I think it's pretty much going to be one or the other, as in maybe you'll get the COLA and then raising the benefit up to about that $840 per month level. And then if this other portion comes through, as in the SSI Restoration Act, basically I think what's going to happen is they would just raise it up to the federal poverty line. But one other benefit that could be coming out of that is if they actually push this out into 2022, as in the SSI Restoration Act of raising benefits to the federal poverty line, by 2022, the federal poverty line will probably adjust a little bit higher. Therefore, they would have to raise it a little bit higher, right, to reach that federal poverty line. So either way, it might actually be advantageous for you a little bit anyway. Kind of get what I'm saying? So anyway, it looks like kind of an all-around good thing for SSI beneficiaries. So cool stuff right here. Anyway, I hope this helps you out. As I always say, I'm here to help out in any way that I can. Please leave your comments or questions down below. I'll do my best to answer them. Otherwise, if I do see a topic coming up multiple different times over and over, maybe I'll just make a new dedicated video to answer those questions for you and just do whatever I can. So this should lay it out here for you. $840 coming your way per month in 2022. Again, please do not hold me to that, because, of course, their calculations are always a little bit different than mine. We could be off by about $1 or so, but for the most part, we should be sitting at about $840 per month for SSI beneficiaries in 2022. Amazing, right? That'll be pretty helpful right there. However, it'll still be far below the federal poverty line, right? So that's why we really need that SSI Restoration Act to pull through to raise the benefits up to that $1,073 or so level, which would actually be the federal poverty line. So anyway, leave your questions, comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. Subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and share this video with your friends, family, social media, especially if you know other people who receive SSI benefits or Social Security benefits of any kind, because we have this big news out now, and we want to make sure that everybody is aware of what they're going to be getting here in about 2.5 months or so, right? Cool stuff. Anyway, thanks again for your support. I appreciate it. Enjoy your day, and I'll